Alright, so we're playing against Sebastian O. Playing, man, there's a lot of different colors in his deck here. Call heads like always. We get to go first here. Hopefully our opponent doesn't play that many Ancient Origin cards. We started Manectric, Lightning, we got a Battle Compressor. We can discard some energies. We got a Headringer we can put down with somebody. We got a pretty good turn one here. So put a Headringer to this Shaman, so that way he can't Sky Return. Put a Psychic Energy, or Battle Compressor. Here we'll discard, I think, Psychic Energy, like a Psychic, and a Lightning should do it. Or we could do, okay, we could do that in a Juniper. There we go. I like that better. Here we'll just play an N. We get a Link. And here we'll end our turn. And next turn, oh, we should have did this earlier. I should have Ultra Balled right away for our Trubbish. I was just thinking about getting Mega Manectric, but I think in Trubbish that would be the better play next turn. I mean, if we get Mega Manectric, well, either one, regardless, we just one-shot this Shaman. We just attach energy, we get an Assault Laser. Here we see an Ultra Ball, discarding a Lysander and N. There's a Toad, so we are playing against a Toad deck. Can he retreat this Shaman, though? DC go down to Toad, Shaman for 6, or up to 6, so I think he drew 3 or 4 cards. Burst Seeker for an N. Okay, so the N comes down. We get a Mega Manectric Super Scoop Up! Tails, alright, nice. A Zubat come down. And just a pass my opponent. So here we get a Mega Manectric. We'll put a Rough Seas down. Burst Seeker for the N. And the only reason I'm putting down Rough Seas right now is we need to draw into more cards. Here we get a Trubbish. We get a Lightning Energy. We get a Floatstone. And here we will just Turbo Bolt for 220. Putting a Lightning and a Psychic onto this Trubbish here. Take 2 prize cards. So right now we have 20, 40, just 40 so far. But next turn, hopefully we can get the Garbodor into play. Shut down all these Crobats and Golbats and stuff like that. Here we see a Manectric coming down. So we are playing a Toad, Manectric, Crobat, Golbat deck. When Rock Guard goes down to Toad. Ugh, I don't like that at all. Now we have to like smack it and be like, oh, I don't want to. Okay. Now we have an option. We can actually Lysander the Shaman and knock it out straight away, but I don't think that's that good of a play. I'd rather just play the N and hopefully draw into another Manectric. Or Juniper. Juniper would be a better draw. Here we see an Ultra Ball, discarding a Toad and a Colress, probably getting a Golbat. That's what I would get if I was him. And start putting pressure on this Trubbish while we can. Yep, there's the Golbat coming down. Pretty 20 damage. Let's see here. Does he go to the active? Okay, so he actually goes to the active here. Alright, we see a Burst Seeker. Probably grabbing the N. I guess he could grab a Lysander if he wants to bring up Trubbish, but I don't think that's that good of a play. The only other card is Colress, and he only get 4. I would probably just get the N because we have 5 cards in our hand. We'll see what he does here. I mean, this is the only options: Colress, N, or Lysander. So maybe he thought a Juniper was in there because he is taking a second now. So an N, of course, that's probably the best play. And wow, our hand's really good. I mean, you got a Juniper. I mean, what else do we really... We just need a Manectric. Here we see Sacred Ash, get back a Toad, Shaman. Okay. And let's see, what else my opponent... So we just see Quake Punch for 30. So my turn, we can Rough Seas, bringing us down to 20. Here we'll Juniper. We get a Manectric. We get an energy onto the Manectric. And here, I'll just Turbo Bolt. It will hit us for a lot of damage. And sadly, we didn't get a Garbodor out. But the most Toad can do right now is 60, 70, 90. He could bring a Mega Manectric and a Assault Laser for 120 with a Crobat that could knock us out. And a lot of weird options that can happen here. Let's see what my opponent has in his hand. We could also Tool Drop later for 20, 40, 60. It's not a knockout of the Toad, but it's always something to consider Tool Dropping. Now, the only thing I kind of want in this deck is a Shrine of Memories. I couldn't find space for it right now, so that's why we don't play it. We see a DC card that has a Manectric, which is good because we have the Headringer in our hand to put on the Manectric. But if we, if he puts a DC, it kind of just has no point because Manectric needs a Lightning and a Colors. And when you put a, oh, we see, okay, Super Scoop Up fails. Woo, okay, good. I think he's like 0 for 2 on Super Scoop Ups. It's always a risky card to play, but like I said earlier, since he has a DC and Lightning, he can just use the second attack freely. He doesn't have to worry about the head ringers. So here we see an Ultra Ball grabbing another Shaman. I don't know if I actually like this player or not. If he gets a Crobat way to switch, then that's a good play. But if he doesn't, now we can just license our 2 Shamans and win that way. Here we see a Colress getting 6 cards. We see a head ring going on a Manectric. It actually kind of hurts us a lot. But I think we're still going to be in an okay position. We see a Rough Seas. Doesn't matter. We still Turbo Bolt for the knockouts. We see a Zubat coming down. And does he have anything else or not? See what Sebastian has here. Okay, Verbeck City. That's pretty nice. Does he have a laser too? That'd be nice to go with that. Alright, no laser, so that's good for us. So here we put down a Trubbish. We'll just play an N. Looking for an energy, we don't get one. And here, when we Turbo Bolt, okay, we don't get knocked out here, so that's good. So 110, knock out the Toad, take 2 prize cards. And we still have a Shaman in our deck. Right now we can do 20, 40. Right now we're doing 40. Is there a potential way to knock out one of the Shamans next turn? I mean, if there's enough tools, maybe. We'll have to see. I mean, he is going to bring the Manectric and knock us out. He can, if he gets a Crobat, get a Crobat and Golbat, knock out the Manectric that way, which seems like a cool play to do. Or he get Crobat and then Overrun and knock out a Pokemon that way. But regardless, we get Ultra Balls to search for Shaman as long as he doesn't Quake and Punch us here. But if he Quake and Punches us, he'll for sure need a Crobat. There we see a Golbat coming down. Where's the 20 going to? It's the big question here. Where's the 20 damage going? He's deciding where it goes right now. It kind of stinks that we haven't seen a Garbodor yet. We do play 2 of those, and we just haven't drawn in one, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. So the 20 damage is still has yet to come down. Maybe I'm kind of stalled out. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we actually see a Sky Return knock us out here. So Golbat, Sky Return, and he sends a Manectric here. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll send our Manectric up. Here we'll Ultra Ball, discard Ultra Ball, and an Ultra Ball. I think we get Garbodor out. Or we can get Shaman, draw some cards, and then end him down to 4. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab Shebe. Put the Rough Seas down, play the Shaman, draw till we have 6 cards. Okay. Let's think here. We get Garbodor here. No, I should have grabbed another Shaman first. I don't know why I did that way. Put a Muscle Band onto the Manectric. Put down another Manectric and in. Get a Head Ringer onto a Shaman. And here we'll just, I guess we'll just pass for a turn. I mean, he can do a Assault Laser for 120. Maybe we could treat to this guy. Overrun. Oh, man, I missed up that. We didn't draw an energy, what's messed me up. And I can't see my discard pile either, which is kind of annoying. I can't see what I have in there. But we get Colors next turn for 9, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't really Tool Drop. We can Tool Drop for 80. Not that great. I mean, we don't even have Tool Drop Trubbish in play anymore, so. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so he's going to do 120 to our Manectric. We're going to Colors, try to draw to an Energy and Mega Manectric and just Mega Evolve. And then next turn, attach an Energy and Life Center up a Shaman to win the game. I think that's our best option there. We shut down his Golbats and Crobats, so we don't have to worry about those anymore, which is good for us. Oh no, he is frozen in time. That's not good for us. Oh no. I just noticed he did 639. Okay, so 120 there. I'm not sure what just happened there. So we get the Rough Seas. We don't get an energy right now, so I'm just going to Colors here. Alright, so we get an energy here. We'll put Flow Stone on the Trubbish. We'll Computer Search, discard a Trubbish, and a Muscle Band? Let's discard Shaman here. We'll grab a Mega Manectric. Okay. We're going to put a Muscle Band onto a Manectric. And here, we'll just Mega Evolve to end our turn here. And if he doesn't have an end, we can put an Energy and Life Center the Shaman to win the game. Let's see if that happens or not. On to Sebastian's turn here. Hopefully he doesn't freeze like last time. I mean, he obviously just Assault Laser for knockout. It does 120. We have 80 HP left. But the big question is, can he pick up the Shaman or not? If he doesn't, then we win the game. Or if he ends us too, that could be another possibility. Let's see what happens here. We see an in. Okay. Oh, no, that's bad. We don't have energy yet. Alright, Super Scoop Up. Tails. Oh, we need the energy now. Alright, so Assault Laser for knockout. Hero send up Manectric. Do we draw into an energy or not? Oh, we do! Lightning into Manectric. Light send up the Shaman. Hero Tower Bolt for the knockout. 260. And put 2 energies onto whoever. There we go. Round 1. Fairly close match. I made a couple misplays there. I just wasn't thinking late at night. That shouldn't be excused here. But, alright, we get a prize there. So, round 1, we take down the Toad, Manectric, Crobat deck. And, I mean, you should win this matchup. They can't use their Crobats anymore. You got Mega Manectric. You can cycle between different ones. We didn't really get them out either. And we have Headringers to slow down Toads and stuff too. And the next round tournament begins in 60 seconds. Wait, let's see my mystery prize real quick. Let's see what we get here. And a mystery prize, 50 tokens. But I hear we'll have round 2 up in a second. Hopefully you enjoy this round. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.